So hello guys, welcome back to Trend Talks. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Miral. As always, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, to like and to share. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so I need you guys to help me make that possible. Thank you for your love and support as always. So disclaimer guys, it's school break today. Today the kids are not in school, so they are making so much noise. And literally a few minutes ago, I bribed them with chocolates, hoping that if I literally just give them those chocolates, they're going to turn it down and play somewhere else. But no. These brats ate my chocolates and went back to making noise. I've tried everything in the book to keep them quiet, but clearly, I think at this point, it's safe to say they just hate my guts. They literally hate me. They don't want me to make these videos. But so bear with me. If you hear any noise in the background, just know that the kids, there's nothing else I can do about it than to just, let them be. When they're tired, they'll go play somewhere else. So here's a funny story, right? It's a tiny funny story. I was on X because I like researching, see what's happening and what are people talking about. So I'm able to update you guys. And I came across a picture of Kate when she was in mall, right, for their so-called wedding anniversary, and she was literally hysterically laughing. So someone commented under that picture that she laughs like a hyena. And to make it funny, as I'm scrolling past through that, there's a literal picture of a hyena. It took me out, and I've been just laughing. I've been laughing like crazy. I told you, I promise you guys, it's like this week you're stuck with me because we're going to be doing calmer stories. We're going to do trolling, whatever you want to call it. Because I know they've been trolling Meghan a lot. They've been having an issue with our Royal Highness Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Let me get on their nerves. Our Royal Highness has been thriving, doing her best life, living her best life. She does not need to prove anything to anyone. Yet these derangers are so pressed. Because why? She sent a hamper basket and there was her royal initials on it. And they've been going all about it for days now. Come on, get over it. At the end of the day, she is our Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. So I told you you're stuck with me this week because I like when these people get a taste of their own medicine. I like when the tables turn, and I'm always here for it. I want them to have a taste of their own medicine, and oh my, it's a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. If it's someone else who's pro Harry and Meghan, I'll feel bad about it. But if there's someone who's known to incite hatred, to write bad things, to spew lies about Harry and Meghan, best believe I'm going to laugh so hard when the camera gets on them or when tables start on them. So this week, Mumbles, Duchess Doolittle is on the chopping board. You know why? Because these so-called royal experts are trolling her wardrobe. And they literally, and I'm not making this up, they wish she was as glamorous as Meghan. And they've told us for years now that Kate and William are an embarrassment. So they wish that Kate was as glamorous as Meghan. Here's the thing, Kate can never come close to our Royal Highness Meghan Sussex. She is an icon. Our Royal Highness is an icon. Kate literally can never come close. That's why she likes mimicking, copying Meghan's outfits. That's why she's obsessed with Meghan, because she also knows that she's terrible when her fashion choices are so terrible. So these so-called royal experts, derangers, were not happy with Mumble's wardrobe, but the so-called royal fans kept telling us the clothes are going to sell out. What a joke. You remember just a few days ago when Meghan shared that beautiful, wholesome clip of her end of day harvest, and then a few hours later, the boots sold out, the jacket sold out. That is the Meghan effect. Everything she wears sold out. During her New York Times interview, everything sold out. The suit, that chic, elegant beige suit, sold out. Everything she wears sold out. Even that video where she was watching the ducks during Easter, the dress sold out. That is who she is. And they literally thought Kate will sell out when her outfit is just hideous. They're just so ugly. And now, royal sycophant Liz Jones went off script and wrote a whole article about how drab and dear the Macbeths are and how secretly royalists wish they were as glam as the Sussexes. Trust me, the article is worth a read for giggles. I was reading this and it's behind a white paywall. because they're going in on Kate. They're like literally trolling her fashion. Even on social media, people kept saying, ah, and this is the future queen. Oh my god, her taste is pathetic. Her taste is literally pathetic. And oh, they hate the fact that this dull woman is not giving them what they want. They want the Meghan touch. They want Kate to have this Meghan touch replicated. They have propped her up so much they're getting tired. Something has got to give. Dare I say you cannot give what you don't have? Okay, well, I lie. Holidays. She can give you guys holidays. Oh, of course, she can give you guys. So Liz Jones wrote this article and literally it's just hilarious. Her trolling, like she's known to bash Harry and Meghan, so it was really shocking to see the table stand, and she's literally trolling someone she's been saying is a favorite of hers. So I'm just going to read it and then we can go through it. So 14 years ago today was the royal moment that will go down in glamour history, when the about-to-be wed Kate Middleton arrived at Westminster Abbey in a Sarah Button for Alexander McQueen confection of bridal loveliness. We all gasped. It was a bona fide fashion milestone. Prince William's bride resembled not just a royal princess, but a Hollywood star, La Grace Kelly. She was elegant, assured, and impossibly glamorous, a standard bearer for British fashion and the women who toil in that industry. I wonder what image will be released today when the Prince and Princess of Wales arrive in the Isle of Mull to celebrate their 14th wedding anniversary. Scratchy tweed, a stiff waxed Barber jacket, sensible walking boots. On the itinerary are visits to a village hall, a community hub, and wait for it, a croft where they will help pick produce for the menu and see the hair-braiding sheep being farmed there. It's not quite the sun-kissed honeymoon in the Seychelles, is it? I know the couple fell in love while at university in Scotland, but this all sounds like a drizzly field trip forced upon school children. Where's the majesty in looking at sheep or visiting a village hall? It makes an episode of countrified sound action-packed. On day 2, the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay, as they are known when north of the border, will meet rangers from the mall and Lorna Ranger Service at the community forest. There, they will join an early years group taking part in natural trails, then building an animal tracking. They will also announce there are community spaces in mall as well as funding for rangers to protect its stunning natural treasures. To which all I can ask is, seriously? We know Kate loves nature. Having posed next to trees on the family estate while recovering from cancer, she has understandably found solace in fresh air and beauty, as demonstrated by the video of her and her family floor kicking in Norfolk when she completed chemotherapy last September. That footage may have evoked a fantastical sepia-tinted version of Enid Blyton era England rather than a country of long NHS waiting lists and a cost of living crisis. But while whimsical, you couldn't begrudge Kate. She looked chic, beautiful on the men. As she made her first official appearance after her diagnosis at Trooping the Colour last June. Wearing her monochrome Jenny Parkman hat and dress, she resembled yet another Hollywood star, Audrey Hepburn. Her message was clear: all was well. Onlookers everywhere breathed a huge sigh of relief. The glamour queen was back, capable of eclipsing Hollywood royalty, as she so patriotically did in her sequin splash Jenny Parkman gown at the James Bond premiere in 2021. But in February, the princess announced the details of her clothes and accessories will no longer be released through official channels. She wanted to be known as a workhorse, not a clothes horse, and it has gone downhill from there. Wintry old-fashioned maxi coats, roll neck jumpers, and for a visit to a group of scouts in the Lake District earlier this month, a tweed bomber jacket and skinny jeans topped with a "Don't Look at Me, Baker Boy" hat, which even the normally sycophantic Vogue called polarizing. She has doubtlessly comfy and warm, but hardly... let me repeat that part. She was doubtless comfy and warm, but hardly inspirational. I'm sorry guys, that took me early. Okay, let me finish up. Of course, a serious illness can make you reevaluate what matters. Perhaps these days Kate feels fashion is frivolous. But I'm afraid to say looking fabulous is part of her job. Yes, she can kneel in comfy jeans encouraging children to scribble or pretend to be interested in sheep, but her real role is to boost morale. Doesn't William look so much more statesman-like in uniform or in the black suit he wore for the Pope's funeral than in a bubbly jumper and jeans, which is his current off-duty go-to? In the diplomatic rule book, don't underestimate the power of glamour. After all, there is no shame in chic, as the late Queen Elizabeth knew all too well. The then princesses may have wanted to stick to tweed and gumboots while setting into married life with Prince Philip. Okay, let me go back. I don't want to see Kate, a beautiful ambassadress, reduced to a dull, dreary, uninspiringly, ordinarily mother of three. So next year, instead of a visit to Scotland for such a personal day in the calendar, why don't the Welleses enjoy a sojourn in a British embassy in Paris instead? They can bask in the artistic glory of the Louvre before dining on Michelin star-steak frites rather than a globule of haggis. Only the cheapest will begrudge them that joy. The couple have many decades of mind-numbing service ahead of them, shaking hands, waving, listening without yawning. We need more open-top jugs, more yachts, more gorgeous and affordable gowns for us peasants to soon over. The world is dirty enough, so what's the harm in a little glamour? I wonder what the reasoning is behind making this kingdom's most bankable stars so dull. Perhaps a village hall is Kate's idea of a great day out, but given her once frequent trips to Raffles nightclub, I struggle to believe it. They just called Kate uninspirational, Kate and William uninspirational, glamourless, and dull. I mean, she is dull. Her outfits are literally so boring. They want the glamour. You see, they want them to be on yachts, to be in Paris, to do all these things. I mean, look at our beautiful royal highnesses. That is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They just look so stunning. I even saw someone on X saying, like, Harry's suits this day are so fire. They're like so good. They're stunning compared to what he used to wear back when he was, in Kensington. Harry looks so handsome in a suit. Like, look at Meghan. That's why all her outfits sell out. She has that power, that influence. She looks gorgeous. And the best part of it all, she does not even try to do much. Kate can try to put up an outfit and it will look so hideous. So now Liz is going off on them saying they're so boring. They are so dull. Where is the glamour? That's it. Where is the glamour? And no wonder you see these people constantly wanting Harry and Meghan back. Because they're like, oh, valuable assets to the farm. Because Harry and Meghan they look sexy, they look fire, they look handsome, gorgeous. Her Royal Highness, Duchess Meghan just looks so beautiful in everything she wears. So beautiful. And it is such a brilliant idea for her to come up with My Shop, My Page on Instagram, where people can see all these items where she buys them from. She is a genius. That was really amazing. Kate Mumbles can never come close. I love that she literally, do you see how she was trolling her? Like, literally, like, you're so boring and inspirational. Where's the inspiration? Where's the glamour, Kate? And I've seen also people on social media literally trolling her outfit, saying, and even they had the audacity to copy Harry and Meghan's photo. They had to mimic that photo, redo that photo. Harry and Meghan, our Royal Highness, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they are trendsetters, and William and Kate like to follow because they lack any sense of inspiration. They don't have any sense of creativity. I love that Liz went on them. I like this. Tables have turned. They wish Kate had Meghan's styles. They wish William looked as stunning as Prince Harry, but we know that is never going to happen. That's why they're good at, the only thing they're good at is scoping and vacations. Leave the fashion sense, leave the glamour, the glitz, the beauty, the inspiration to our Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Let Kate Mumbles and Prince Warwickshire continue with their vacations. That's why they serve you guys, so focus on that. So I'm Mirals, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, let me know what you think about this, how the tables have turned and how they're trolling her pathetic dull wardrobe. Let me know. As always, hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. Stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.